Hello, how are you doing? I trust God you're doing well. Faithful is key and is here to meet you at the point of your need. I'm happy to be live again this moment. I'm lying down because I'm having some rest, but I feel like let me chat up with my friends that God will be bringing live this morning. My interest is to see that people are happy. My interest is to see that people are joyful. Our talk zone Itina Okonji is more interested in personality building, bringing out the value, the beauty that is in oneself, and trying to help to enhance it to be better. I want to say welcome to my life, and of course, like I simply titled this chat this moment, how is your family doing today? Where is your family? You should be very concerned and particular about your family and how the family is doing. I want to believe that everyone is doing well, everyone is doing fine. And then sometime, of course, because we are in life, so many things might just go differently, not as we expected it. Please welcome, appreciate your being there, just like the life I'm all about, healthy lifestyle. I want to know how the people are doing. I want to be sure, particularly, that relationship is working. I want to be sure that the people are having the joy of living. I want to be sure that people are, fulfilled. All right. So, my interest is simply to see that people are happy. And of course, when people are happy, that gives me joy. So, I'm very delighted. I'm very happy. I'm very fulfilled. Each time people wake up and they are joyful. Nothing on earth, like I was saying yesterday, should be big enough to distract you or steal your joy. And so no matter where I find myself, I always preach the message. Your relationship, your family should make you happy. Welcome. Appreciate your being there. Please give me a thumb up. Let me know what part of the world you're connecting from. And then let's talk about your family. The home front is of utmost important to me, of almost important to me. On a daily basis, I drop a word just to tell people that they can be happier. Yeah, happier than they are. They can be more joyful because God has created them, and these are some of the things that He has given to them for the taking. And so I know that if everyone is born or came out from a family, and so they should be able to know how the family are doing. Welcome, appreciate your being there. Please give me a thumb up and let me know what part of the world you're connecting with. I said simply target, it's chat time with my friends, but I simply target, how is the family doing? Where are they at the moment? Where are the children? I know most are in school this day. How are they doing? I hope you're making them happy. Welcome. Appreciate your being there. Please give me a thumb up or tap your screen of your phone twice just to indicate that you like what we're doing. And of course, if you watch my videos, you see that I'm interested in people having the full joy of living. I'm interested to see that nothing steals their joy as much as possible, because the nitty-gritties that people really don't look at that are actually very important to look at, because if you do not and you neglect, especially when it talks, like you neglect it and it keep growing, it become dangerous to you. And when it now become a part of you, you begin to bring out the fruit of what you have imbibed over time. Please like the life. I appreciate you. So here this morning we are going to be talking about a family. How happy are your family making you? How are you impacting their life wherever you are? How are they succeeding? What are the plans that you have for them, or how are they following suit what you have planned? In any way along the line, as it changed, what changed? What measure did you take just to see that it's working as expected? Family is a gift that God has given to every human. And then, of course, we get up, welcome, appreciate you being there. Just give me a thumb up. I'm resting, like I was saying yesterday. I'm just recovering, and then I'm resting. Most of the time you see me lying down, but I still want to pass a message whenever I'm opportune to every individual. They can make it in life, they can maintain joy. They should not allow for any toxicity, toxic situation that will affect them in any way, affect their work, or affect their family. The joy of the individuals be safeguarded. Every gift in your life as family are entitled to having joy. And so we tell people, do as much as you can. Please like the life. I appreciate you being there this moment. I don't know what time it is, whatever part of the world that you are, but I'm all about, family building, healthy relationship building. And I am interested to see people happy. I'm interested to see that people are not alive for toxicity. I tell people your life can be better than what it's always been. Your life can be sweeter based on what you make it. I haven't lived this number of years in my life. I'm not a child. I can actually tell people that some of the things they allow in their life, in their family, determines how far and how sweet their life will become in the long run, on the long run. It determines how well they will do. Because when you are bitter, because of the happenings you have allowed, when you become a bitter person, it will affect you. The fruit will still soon start showing. Welcome. Thank you. I appreciate you being there. I am all about healthy lifestyle, healthy relationship building. I'll tell people they can make it in their career, they can make it in their pursuit, they can make it in their marriages, they can make it in their relationship. Yesterday we talked extensively. My husband was lying live with me, and then many people were asking so much questions. We actually dealt with reasons why a lot of men harmful seek to quit their marriage. So a lot are married after many years with the wife of their youth, but suddenly you see people trying to quit their marriage, and it was a thing of consent. So the people were elaborating, giving reasons why men quit, and actually the sense of the video, or the sense of that time, was to find out what women are doing that are not pleased, and so that we can gradually correct it as we drop more videos, or as I bring up my next book. Right, I have books on relationship matter. I have my magazine. I write articles. I throw it online as much as I can for people to read and get better. So God is interested in seeing that your life gets better. God is interested in seeing that you live a happy life. And so I tell people, some persons just wake up and they don't know where their family are. They don't know what they are doing. They don't follow them to some extent to be a part of what they are doing. Their children are growing, they are not growing alongside, as in they are not part of the growth of the children. They are not interested if their spouse are happy. And so I came up with a topic. If you can join in, if you can ask a question, if you can contribute or elaborate, family is I'm not there's extended family, there's immediate nuclear family, sorry. There is These families are so important in the eyes of God, in the eyes of humanity, in our world, because the family make up the society. If you see a bitter, hardened, corrupt society, it tells us of how, to a larger extent, the family home front is. So we do as much as we can. Let's talk about what are the things you are giving. Someone can learn. What are the things that you are giving to your family that's making it a great one for people to want to identify with? What are the family values that you are raising? What is it that is happening in your own? How are you managing through to see that your family become what it's supposed to be? Family is a gift. Family are treasure. I just did a video some days back, and I said, your family, your treasure. And so it's not so wise, it's not too good. Thank you, welcome, and please like the live and let's talk. Just let me know where you are connecting or you're watching from, and answer the question in your mind. If you are into a relationship, you are not certain about, come, let's talk about it, because you have to be certain of what you're going into. If you're certain of what you're going into, just be sure that something beautiful will come out of it. But if you're not certain of what you're going into, you are not sure, A lot of people are not sure really of what they are going into. And at the end of the day, they make huge mistakes. I have seen people that enter into relationship that reduce their life to nothing. Welcome. I appreciate your being there. Like I've been saying, please give me a thumb up. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel. I'm all about the early relationship building. I want to see people joyful, even though someone tells me the fruit of the spirit. Yeah, some people that are even born again as Christians that we are do not show forth joy, which is the fruit of the spirit. So I tell people that people can decide to be happy. It's a choice. All right, so we tell people stay happy, be happy, and you will see God working on your behalf. All right, so want to say again, where are your family? How are they doing? Tell us about their performance. I'm heading to the government of the day, and I tell them that they should look into families that have produced, good children, raise great people, people that are succeeding in their career, and find a way of giving incentive to them so as to encourage them, you know, to also encourage other people to do better than they are doing. Yeah. So we say in a nutshell, a lot of people that can fill out is if the philanthropists, those that can help, those that can do goodwill, to think about building counseling section in a society, because a society, a word that do not have families that are sound in their minds, wow, we definitely keep raising people that have a one attitude, character, or the other that will be negative to their world. So we keep encouraging people at all time. Please make sure that you are raising people, you are raising children, you are growing with your husband, spouse, or wife, growing together with time, in a way or in a fashion that when you get old, you will now be something very great, or people very great for the younger generation to mentor, to look up to, because of your great mentorship that you are doing or having or showing. You are impacting without even knowing that you are impacting. And so it's expedient. Thank you for coming. God bless you. Please like the live. Support me to go on. The sanity of the mind matters a lot. I talked about a story of a young guy 2 days ago that committed suicide. And when this child was committed suicide, it hits the mom, it hits the parent. They were like, how? Where did they go wrong? This boy has gone into from school, you understand, got himself involved in one thing or the other that was not pleasant. And so, to some extent, the friends began to frustrate him. The boy got into depression. Welcome, I appreciate you being there. This is Tina Okonji, our dog zone with Tina Okonji. My channel is all about healthy relationship building up, developing a healthy lifestyle as we are growing up. We tell people they can make it, they can live a joyful life, they can have relationship that is smooth. God has ordained it to be like that. This crisis full relationship that we are having, even at times like this, is not God's design at all in any way. God designed it for people to keep having, healthy lifestyle, working with people in conducive environment. Yeah, in an environment that will be so sweet, so pleasant. Yeah, for people, so healthy. And so if you do not know to relate well or how to relate well with people, it will affect your work, it will affect the people you are working with, it will affect your productive level, especially in the home front. I'm addicted to it. It's like it's a passion. Thank you for the like. Please like on. It's a dear passion that I have just to see that people are happy in the home front. Because this home is what you have, your family is what you have. When you go out there to conquer and you come back, you want to come back home to a peaceful abode, to a peaceful home. You want to eat and find some rest. But when you go out to conquer and you come back into an atmosphere that is not pleasant, you and I know that has a way of affecting you. Please like the live. Thank you for coming on. The topic of the day is, how is your family? Tell us something about your family. How are they doing today? Where are they? I'm particular about healthy living. A woman came to me and her story is like, the devil has entered the child. And I was wondering, even a pastor, I was actually wondering what she meant when she said the devil has entered the child. The devil enters the child and the child began to behave contrary. And these are pastors. The child became, an introvert. I mean, bad introvert suddenly. We keep to himself, will not talk to anyone, will not relate with anybody, just himself. Does not even bother what anyone thinks. They tell him to come and eat, he will keep mute. They will tell him come and do that, we keep him. He gets up in the morning, he doesn't greet anyone in the house. That was how that child, that was as an example, entered depression. But the parents will wake up very early in the morning and go to work, which is also good because parents have to go to work to be able to earn and care for the family. If parents do not go to work, how will they? They cannot spend all the time with the children. But I'm trying to say the parents should have time to know what's happening with the children and understand the makeup and individuality of every child, so your children does not become strangers to you. The temperament of the children also differs in most cases. You discover that children are not alike. Maybe one or two out of the family that has 5 children, one or two could be the same. I mean, two children can be the same, the other will be totally different. Yes, some will look like the parents, I mean, art character wise, while some will take from the gene or whatever of their, relation. I met a man recently, and none of the children look like him, 4 children. And I'm like, the children, they don't look like you or your wife. And he was like, they look like my brother. So there are people who always ask me, I'm different from my mother's parents' children. I took after my grandmother, complete, everything. No traces of my parents, as though they gave birth to me. So we should understand our children. We should understand their mood swing. We should know how they are doing in the academics. We should know what interests them. We should know what propels them to act the way they act. We should know what they want to pursue in life on time. Yeah, if you keep on the lane of chasing finances to meet up to one family needs or the other, which is excellent, and doing other chores and not knowing much about the children and how they are faring, it's gonna be a big blow in the negative in the future to come. Every parent, every adult, every caregiver, welcome. I appreciate your being there. I want to say thank you for coming up. Please let's talk if you have the time on the discussion that we are having. How is the family doing today? Where are they? Are you paying attention to their future pursuits? Are you paying attention to the friends they keep? What you permit is what you get. What you raise, you can say, I do not want the fruiting of what I've raised in the children. So I tell people to be deliberate. Really, on what you are raising, where the children are, what they are eating, the friend they are keeping. Someone tells me I can swear to everything that I have that my son does not take in smoke. You know, all those things that some they drink now, I don't know how they put it, but it's not addicted to some things that are dangerous to their health. You know, smoke all these kind of hard drugs. She only said so as a mother, and the father was shaking, fidgety, shouting. I said, it's not about shouting. The truth right now is that this child is here now, 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 now. What everyone should be thinking about is how to get this child out of this state at this moment, or how to help this child. The woman was crying. How did he get there? We have always met his need. We have always provided. How did he get there? What happened? When did it happen? So many questions. It's happened when you were not there. It's happened when they were with their friends. It could happen in school. It's not totally your fault. But what do we do now? And we called this child. We sat down and we are like, what happened? Who went wrong? Who offended you? What happened? How did you get? The boy kept mute. For hours untold, we were there talking, kept mute. And so we made a decision and said, okay, take him to someone, to the pastor, someone just neutral. Let the child open up. The child was taken and the boy did not say anything. So they were now contemplating, should they take him to one of uncle's place to go and stay? And that was it. But after a while, the boy ran away from that place. He has gotten so deep. The woman was crying. Where did I go wrong? She didn't go wrong anywhere. That's just to say not to blame herself or not to kill herself. But the issue is that there should be time whereby we have a rapport, call the child aside. As they grow per time, find out what they're doing, find out what they're, what the crisis is. Please like the life appreciator being there. What they are facing, what is disturbing them, what they like. Find out about what keeps them joyful. Find out if you will find out and you've come to know. Thank you for connecting. God bless you. Please like the live and let's talk on how is your family doing? Where are they connecting? Or where are they? Sorry, at the moment. What are they doing? Let me know where you're connecting from. That was what I wanted to say. Is your family making you joyful? Someone will say, my children are troubles. Thank you very much for liking. Please like us some more. Let's go on. Let us know what part of the world you are connecting from. Someone said, my child has become a stranger before me. The child I used to kiss and cuddle, peck here and there. So I say to everyone, please, as much as you can, give time for the child. Give attention. Is your wife happy? Is your husband happy? Or else, their state and condition, they can use it to, I don't know, a kind of raise negative energy against you with the children. And so we tell couple, I talk to couples a lot, please do not form a gang up with your children against your spouse. It's gonna backfire. And so like I was encouraging the men yesterday, I said, please men, make sure the mother of your children, your wife is happy. Obviously she would have had children for you, or you would have been raising other children. Make sure they are happy. Please give me a thumb up. I appreciate it. Welcome. Let me know what part of the world you are connecting with. Let's talk. How is your family today? You're saying something will encourage someone to do something. Is the family, are they happy? Are they happy? How are they doing? Are they happy? How is their academics? And so I was telling the man yesterday, I said, if you do not make their mother, the mother of your children, that's their wife, happy, and she grows up lonely in bitterness. Truth be told, one day she would have been saying negative things, she would have been lamenting, of course, to the children about you and how you are treating them, how you are treating her. And you know, children, they, they tend to stay with who is always with them. Mommies are usually always with them most of the time. That's just the truth. And because mommies are there, they see their mommy as their superhero. My mommy is the best. And so they feel the pain of their mother. And so, welcome, I appreciate her being there. Children feel the pain of their mother because most of the time their mothers are with them. So their mother will keep lamenting and talking. Welcome, please give me a thumb up. Let's talk on the discussion, the topic of the day. Where are your family? How are they doing? How are they doing? Are they doing well? Are they happy? Are they excelling in their academics? So we tell daddies, husbands to beautiful wives, fathers, lovely young men. I love young men. I love, people that God bring my way. And I want to say always, God bless them. God do them well. But in as much as you are going out conquering, yesterday we are discussing on the topic why men quit marriage. What's the reason why men we suddenly wake up and decide to quit, think of getting off their marriage, marrying another person, or having relationship with another person, or quitting the marriage of 20 years. Why? It became a thing of concern to me, and I've been pondering and pondering on it. True, truth be told. And honestly, wow, I am of the school of thought that in as much as men are very busy, like we looked at the case of Adam yesterday, he was brought in and there was already job description for him in the Garden of Eden. And then at the long run, at the end of the day, all he saw was work, and of course he was busy doing his work and had little time to spend with his wife. And that was how she fell into the deception of the devil that came to lure her to do what they were not expected to do. I'm fine. Rosa, Marvin, you are welcome. I'm fine. How are you? Tell me what part of the world you are connecting with. Connect with me from. Let's talk on. I'm happy that you are up to talk with me today. Everyone talk. I'm all about how is your family doing today. Yesterday we were talking extensively on how men, why men want to quit their marriage. Marvin said, you are from the US. I'm happy. They're supposed to be sleeping by now, but I'm happy that you are awake connecting with me. You are from North Carolina. All right, Rosa, how is it with you? Are you married? Are you single? Do you have children? And I hope they are treating you well. Let's talk on how the home front has been. All right, family is wonderful. I'm married. I'm 33. Wow, that's good. That's quite young. All right, I'm all about healthy relationship building. I am all about seeing that relationship working as expected. Yes, you have a child, almost 13. Wow, that's beautiful. Congratulations. And that also tells me it's time to have another. Wow, so welcome every other person. Okay, my name is Tina Okonji. I'm Nigeria. Everyone welcome. I appreciate it. Please give me a thumb up. Rosie, Rosa, have you liked the live, and have you subscribed if you have not done so? All right, my name is Tina Okonji. So much about me, okay? If you be patient enough, I will tell you a little about me, and if there's any other question, I would love to answer you. My name is Tina Okonji. I'm married. I'm blessed with 2 children. a male and a female. I'm 53 years old, and wow, I've spent a larger part of my life counseling people, making them feel, understand that their relationship can work, they can live a joyful life. That's my interest. Nothing should be able to interfere, nothing in any way should interfere with the joy that God has given you the ability to have freely. You can be happy. You can live a stressless life. Actually, I know works and demand and paying of bills. Yeah, I pray for people. I often pray for families through, yeah. And truly, God hear our prayers. Each time I'm on live, I always pray for family. No ego, how are you? Welcome. Thank you for connecting. What part of the world are you connecting from? I'm still talking with Rosie. Want to know more about me? I've pastored over time, many years here in Nigeria, and I've had the opportunity to travel to Africa country actually. I've been to Cameroon on mission for a long time, you know. And then I was in Kenya 3 years ago. I spent a lot of time in Kenya, and I visited 6 counties, and I was doing humanitarian work, and I was pastoring, and I was also teaching. You know, people, those people, I do a lot when it has to with relationship matters. I want to tell them marriages can work, and a lot of the people that told me marriages are scam. Because I actually came across a lot of single mothers in Kenya, a lot of teenage. I had a friend. She's a member of the what they call them, the IP or something. She's a member of one of these parliament or something, and then she has an NGO that has to do with single teenage mothers. And so you see these young men will come pregnant a lot of the girls, and then bam, off. All right, Ego, let us know where you are connecting from. God bless you. And so we have a lot of children, young girls that are supposed to be in school here in Nigeria. We call it, I'm in Nigeria, Rosa. Thank you, Rosa. We are friends, right? So we'll be seeing often. Are you a content creator too? Yeah, I'm lying down like this because I just came out from the hospital. I just had surgery, and then, but I have been offline for a long time. I've not done live, so I told myself, let me lie down a bit and then talk with any of my friends I will catch online. But I'm healing well. Oh, thank you. God bless you, Rose. It's a privilege to be part of your life and family. Thank you. So be seeing more, I'll be talking more. And I know that something good will come out of it. So I hope your husband is treating you well. And when is the second child coming? Let me not go. I hope I'm not going too personal. Okay, you're half Spanish. She said she's half Spanish and half American. That's lovely. That's lovely. I'm full Nigeria, but I love to travel. And with time, I tell people I will still be online when I'm 80 years, as God gives me the strength. If I'm alive, even 90, I will still be telling people good things about life. I had so much experiences. I've seen so much disappointment. I've seen so much joy. I've seen everything that you can just think about. Yeah. All right, thank you. I'm happy to hear that. My interest is that everyone is happy. So, like I tagged today's, I just wanted to have some chat with my friends. All right, Rosa, thank you very much. She said, no worries. I'm happy that you don't have anything bothering you. All right, so keep happy and just keep yourself joyful. Do nobody, nothing, no situation is what you know making you tears. Yeah. No man, no woman is worth your tears. That's what I'm trying to say at this moment. In as much as you can, make sure you keep yourself joyful. Make sure that your environment where you work is good enough. What I mean is that they are not inflicting pains, toxic on you. No, please. Just be sure that you maintain that healthy lifestyle. Dance when you can dance, go on and gym, exercise when you can exercise, play the music, shake off stress, go to work when you can, build for the future. Even if you are working for anyone, I tell people my concern is the future, not even now. Yeah, now can be fine. Try to find something of your own. All right. All right. Thank you very much for that, Rosa. Thank you. I'm happy that you are responding. So we could just talk. Yesterday we had people asking so much questions, and I'm because I'm all about family, so I want to be sure that everyone. I want to just advise one more person to keep joyful. You're married, for crying out loud. You make a decision to go into marriage with the person you're married to. And I had a friend from the US yesterday, and he tells me, he says, a lot of problems that they have as men with women is that as soon as they are married to their husband, they see themselves as partners. And I began to disabuse the minds of the women. I said, no, your husband is your husband. He is the head. In fact, I was live with my husband yesterday, and we're talking. He is the head. And as the head, he should be respected. His opinion counts. He's the head. Respect him as the head. The Bible says he should love, and a lot of men complain that the woman is not acting the way she should act. And I say, are you loving her enough? Are you doing? Go find out the definition. A lot of people have lost touch of the full definition of love. Find out what it means to love and what the woman reads as, understand as love. If you feel you are loving a woman just by giving her all the monies, or maybe taking her, doing one thing or the other for her, she might not consider it as love. There are a lot of people that might not even need all that. All they need is for you to be there for them, for you to hold them, for you to caress them, for you to kiss them, for you to give them attention, listening ears. A lot of the men do not do that. So, and then what one consider as love might be different from what the other consider as love. And so you don't import what happens in one family and then bring it into the other family. Sometimes you might not get what you desire to get. That's just the simple truth, or what you feel you should get. So define what I consider as love might be different from what the other consider as love. What is making my family work might not work for your family. And so we came to a conclusion that we had Carol, Barrister Carol was online and yesterday, and she was telling us that people should have time to sit down together, couples should have time to, and I emphasize on it, sit down together, do what you like, is stock taking, to see that your business is working, do it in the family. This is how we are running the family. This is the way it has been. What more can we do to make it better? Especially, I started talking earlier today about the children. We must give the children attention. We must know what's going on their brain, on their head, down there. We must know what they are thinking. We have to disabuse the mind, because our world is full of, packed with so many things. TikTok is feeding them. Other social media is feeding them. Videos everywhere. YouTube is feeding them. Facebook is feeding them. Everywhere is feeding them. School is feeding them. Friends are feeding them. Wow, so church is feeding. Wherever you go, they are putting so much on the people. What are you putting on your child? As couple, most men, pardon me men, I love the men folk. I love you guys. Truly, I love to see young men, because they are leaders, they are fathers, potential great strength of tomorrow. But if you do not have time for your children, if you don't have time to call your wife, you sit down, slate time every day, once in 2 days, know what's going on in the mind of that your young boy, or your young man, or your young girl. If you do so, I tell you the truth, it will be better. Life will be better off for you and for your family. Welcome, please give me a thumb up. I really appreciate your being there. So, man, don't forget to subscribe, please. Thank you for being sweet, for taking your time to be with me. So I I say it without apology. Everyone is entitled to having peace. Welcome. Please like the live. Please, it will do me well. Comment, give us your own take about joyful living, especially in the home front. But if you are a part of the family and you are not happy, how do you pass joy to or happiness or conducive atmosphere to the people around you? How? So everyone has a part to play. You have a part to play. You have a role. Please like the live. I can just tap your screen twice, or tap that three dot on top of your phone. It takes you where you like it. You can super chat me if you wish, so that I can start edit too. All right. So let's work on what we have today. How is your family doing? Where are they? What is keeping you joyful? Do you do your routine exercises? Do you go for checkups to see how fine you are? You know, after our life yesterday, we were talking with my husband. I said some of the ill health condition when it has to do with her that people are facing is because when they even have a premonition, they are not feeling too well. They don't go to the hospitals to check how they are doing, and before you know it, the condition has grown, to some extent that it now becomes wow a negative, something that is not too excellent for them. Oh wow, that's nice. That's okay. How are they? What animals are you keeping? What are you keeping? I love to keep some in the time past, but right now I don't do those things anymore. So much on my head. So what are the animals you're keeping? All right, while we're waiting for Rosa has been keeping us going. Cats and dogs. Wow. Are you selling them, or what the way you are calling cats and dogs, that means you have plenty of them. Wow. African here, we don't really keep a lot of cats. And then I had to go to Kenya. It was wow. They love cats. Oh wow, they love cats. And then I didn't like a lot of them, at least one or two. But and I came to this family, and they had how many they have? They had, is it six? Six with their mother. What they call the mother, I don't know. And then that's not the topic of discussion. And then she became pregnant. I was there for some time. They were my host, and from there I traveled to the other counties. Okay, as pets. Oh no, that's okay. All right, all right. And she said she have them as pets. I rescued them in pork shape. Oh well, that's nice. Two dogs and a handful of cats. That's nice. So it reminded me of the cat experience in Kenya that I had. And then their mother now took in house that she now had the baby. She now had, is it six she had or seven? And the long run, no, six. Six plus Lisa now 13. And the later on the house was full of cats. I was so uncomfortable, and most of the time I'll lock myself in the room. But of course when I come out, they're everywhere. And then some of their mother will stand and be looking at me like this. I'm like, wow, God, what have I found myself into? I didn't like a lot of them. But it's okay to have the pets. It's okay to have them, the dogs. I love dogs too. It's okay to have the dog, and it's okay to have the cats too. Have fun, have fun with them. So let us go back. Whatever will keep you happy, like she says, she have them, the family, a lot of the family out there. A lot of family, especially in the advanced country, in the advanced world, they love the animals. They love to keep them. and it makes them happy. So like we're talking about the family, whatever makes your family happy, please do it. Yeah, keep it. And but don't leave them alone. Try to find out what's going on the mind. Find out. Find out what is going on in their mind per time. All right, keep happy. That's the most important thing. Keep happy. And then do not forget to always pray for your family, please. No matter all you have, the security all around you, the certainty of tomorrow, it's good to find time to together with the family pray for them. Whisper, that assurance. All right, he said, everyone I've met on life in Africa are also beautiful and sweet. I see beauty in everything. That's nice. That's nice, Rosa. Thank you. Then I have a lot of whites friends that actually we love. I have this pastor, Barry, and young man. He loves Africa so much to the extent that he tells you, I go to Africa church. I like the African mindset. I like them. And I'm happy to hear Rosa said today, she said, everyone I've met on life in Africa are all so beautiful. Wow, what a privilege to always be beautiful. No, beauty is not just the facial beauty. Your the When you express yourself, what comes out of you shows how beautiful you are inside. All right, so a lot of people are not just facially beautiful, from the inside they are beautiful. And I want to assure you that a lot of Africans are beautiful, really, truly. Africa tends to look like, a tough place to be, especially because of the governance, leadership. All right, but even at that, people still maintain that joy. They are happy people, and they work hard to live on. So kudos to Africa. See, a lot of the white people are like, kudos to Africa, kudos to the lovely people that you are. All right. It's good to always see beauty in everything. And so this thank you, Rosa, you've given me something to talk about. Actually, again, in what I'm saying, when you see, as someone who said, Jimmy Carr, welcome, Jimmy. I thought I've met you some time ago. I am so happy to see you again. Sorry for the disruption, and then the people are even gone. Thank you. Thank you. He has disrupted. I'm live. Let him know I'm live. Live. Say it now. I'm live. Say it. All right. Sorry. This network is buffing. All right. I will come back live again. Okay. All right. All right. Is he on his way? All right, sir. Yes, network was giving trouble. Is he on his way? Yes, it's coming to you now. Okay, let me end the live. All right, so thank you. I had some distractions. I will come back live in a short while. It's really okay. Hi. Oh no, hi. Hello. I had some distractions and I have to move. I think we have to talk again. Thank you for being there. 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 But I'm coming live soon again. Thank you. Okay, yes, I had some distraction. And I'm very happy that we met. And please, we are going to talk on more. Yeah, I had some distractions, and I want to say thank you for being there. Thank you for being supportive. Thank you for, we are going to meet. Rosa, we are going to meet. Please, have you subscribed so that if you drop me a comment in live, I'll follow you up. All right, see you later. Thank you. Thank you so very much. I appreciate every time I've spent with you. Thank you.